What is up, you guys? It's your girl Clickthea, and today I'm back on our video. It is not a slime video, it's just a quick tutorial that I just wanted to do with you guys. I am going to be teaching you guys how to water marble. So I'm going to be giving you guys some and tips and just some examples and just stuff like that to help you guys and try to give you some do's and don'ts of what to do when water marbling. So the first thing that you do want to have on with you when you get ready is you need a bowl. It doesn't have to be big. I prefer small. Make it a bowl that your parents don't care if it gets dirty. It can even be the bottom part of a water bottle. It can be a plastic cup, a plastic bowl, something you can throw away, or just a little glass bowl that your parents don't care about. I have this bowl. This is what I used to use for slime, but I didn't really need it because I had other bowls. So this is my water marbling bowl, and you can tell by the nail polish. And that is one reason why you should have a bowl you can throw away or you don't care about, because it will stain it, the nail polish, and that's why you see all these other colors of nail polish in it. You want to make sure the bowl is kind of clean. From different polishes, it can leave like little dust particles and stuff, so you want to try to clean it. You won't be able to get all this out with some nail polish remover, and I wouldn't waste my time doing it. So just try to make sure it's clean sometimes. And you would need a napkin or tissue or a piece of toilet paper, and the reason for that is because when you pick it, when you put your finger in there, you're gonna have to clean around it so the picture doesn't come with your whole finger and the design is just dripping. So you need something to clean around when your finger's in there. You can just go like this, and you have it to wipe on your napkin so it's not water and nail polish dripping. So that's where the Q-tip comes into place. You need this to clean up. And you also need a toothpick, and this is to draw your design. I have an example right here. It's dried up. These are all my little designs that I make. These are basically decals or stencils, whatever you want to call them. I just make these on my little stamper when I'm bored. I have one right here that's drying. I will teach you guys how to make that in a different video. I use that stamper, and I use this stamper. It's kind of dirty, just to like doodle and make little nail polish designs. And this is the water marbling one I was talking about. I did it in the bowl, and then I took my stamper and I placed it on there, and I cleaned around it with the Q-tip. So this is a design that you can do, and this is one that I'm mostly familiar with. I haven't really got to do other ones that is easy for me. There's only like 2 that I know. So this is the toothpick is to drag your design so you can make your design. And then once you have those 4 things, you need 2 polishes of your choice, or you can have more than 2. Some people do like 6, like rainbow colors. Some people do 2. Some people do 3. You cannot do this with 1. Well, I don't know if you can do it with 1, but it will just be a solid color. So 2 polishes is to make a pretty design, and I'm using these 2. 537. It's a Dollar Tree brand, and it's like a peachy color. And then I got this one that my dad gave me. It's called Beach House, and he got it from a furniture market. So I'm using those 2 polishes. And then the next thing you need is some water. So the water the water is very important, and you have to be careful with it because you don't want to have too hot water, because if your water's too hot, then your polish, when you drop it in there, it won't spread. It'll probably sink to the bottom. So you don't want too much hot water, and you don't want too much cold water either, because it might just make your design also drop down to the bottom. You want in the middle, which is room temperature water. You can try to do warm water with the sink, and like try to place your little thing, the nozzle, to the middle where it'll probably be warm at, and then get you some water. Or you can just use a water bottle. the water bottle should be room temperature if you put it in your pantry. If you have one just laying in your room, it really doesn't matter. I find water bottles work the best for me. I think I covered almost everything until we start. So one last thing, if you're going to use your nails, you need to protect around it. You need to put a latex on it. You need to put either latex or some tape. The reason for that is because when you dip your finger in there, the design is going to be big enough to fit your whole finger. And you don't want polish to be all the way down here for you have to clean up. So you want to put something there that you can just peel up and get it over with easy. So try to use some glue, some tape, some latex, something that can peel up nice to get the polish off faster. And if you don't use your nails, you can use a fake nail. You might want to put it on like a toothpick or something like I did here. This is just a little fake nail I found in my room, and it's white, so I don't really have to paint a color on it. But you can start with a base color. You probably should if you do it on your real nails too, so the color can pop up better. And this is already white, so I don't really have to do anything. I just hope it works on here, because I don't really know, because I didn't paint nothing on it. But yeah, you could put a fake nail on a little toothpick, and then you could just dip it in there if you don't want to use your real nail. So that's about it, and now we can get started. So before we even get started, I'm sorry, there is certain polishes that you can water marble with. I don't think that like glitter polishes like this will work, or like this. I think it has to be a regular polish because it spreads better. I don't really know about chunky glitter polishes or anything like that. Some glitter polishes or sparkly polishes, like this new one I just got, I actually tried water marbling it, and that's actually what this design is. This design that I had made, that's very delicate right now. I used this polish, and it's the shimmery color that you see that looks clear right here. That's what I used, and this one actually spreads really nice because it's brand new. You can, what was I about to say? Clear polishes probably won't work, like regular clear polishes, unless it's like a little bit of glitter in it, it'll probably spread. Also, brand new polishes work best for water marbling because they're brand new, they spread good. If it's thick and gummy, I don't think it will spread. It might sink down to the bottom. It might not even come out the bottle. So you want to try to work with some brand new polishes or some polishes that aren't thick and gummy. Try to keep the cap on the polish to keep it from getting gummy, or if it has a ball in it, it should keep it from getting it gummy. So now we can start. So you don't need a lot of water for this. You could just pour a little bit. As you can see, where I've been water marbling at, it actually made a ring around my bowl. That's another reason why you should have a bowl you don't care about, because there's no going back once you water marble with this thing once. It's going to be a very hard time trying to get out all this polish. And it already made a ring, so this is where I just fill my water up mostly too. You don't need to fill it up all the way to the top where it's overflowing. You don't need that much water. The nail polish is just to make the design on top of the water. It's not going to need to like make a whole mess in the whole thing of water. So we're going to start off with pouring in our water. That's enough. And as soon as I start pouring in my water, there is going to be a little couple of nicks and knacks of dried up polish. There is going to be a little bit of dust because, I mean, it's nail polish. It dries up. That's why you should try to clean it. But at the end of the day, I think it still might spread. Ugh, but there is something big floating in here that I want to get out. Alright, so we're going to start off with our polishes. So this is kind of a fast process. You want to have the polish ready before you start water marbling because it can kind of dry up and don't drag when you try to make the design. So already have your bottles open and your nail ready. You don't want to like be water marbling and be like, oh, I forgot to put something over my nail. And then you have to go and get something. Your first polish will already be dried. So You want to have them already open. And start with either polish you want. It really doesn't matter unless you're looking for design. Like if you're doing candy corn design, you want to start with yellow, orange, then white. So you want to have the polish in that order so you can just pick it up and drop. But if you're just doing like 2 colors and you don't really care what the design is or how the order is, then just go when you can. My thing is not trying to come up. You see, guys? Look, I gotta fix this right quick. I was able to fix it. So I don't think your water is gonna get any colder when you let it sit. So you can probably still water marble if you will wait for a little while. But I need to have my stuff right here. So I'm going to start off with the peach. I'm just going, do not touch the water with your brush. Just let it sit there and let it dangle. And then you drop it and you will see it spread. You can't really see it. If you're working with black and white, you'll see it. But just try to drop your polish. Don't touch the water. It will drop eventually, especially if you're working with brand new polish. And I only use these polishes once, so they're basically brand new. And if it's not dropping fast enough, you can just keep dabbing in the bottle to get some polish at the end of it. You don't have to do this a lot. You can do it a couple times until you have a little nice pattern, and then you can go ahead and make your design. That one didn't spread, but if you shake it a little bit, it should spread. Now, if that happens and it goes on the edge, it's okay. It's really not going to change your design. It's just going to make a little dysfunction type thing, but it's okay because you're just making a design that's going to be the same at the end. So I think that's all we're going to do. I'm put my polishes to the side. Now, you want to go ahead and start dragging your design. Do not start from here or you'll like bust it and then the whole thing will just go like that. You want to start from up here, but not directly up here. You want to start from like the second line, and you want to drag it like this all the way down to the center. And that's where your napkin comes in place, because you have to wipe that off so it doesn't build up and just destroy your design. Now you can look up designs on Google of different water marble designs, but I just stick to this one because I don't want to waste polish and try to experiment. If I have time, I will probably show you the other one I'm familiar with, but until then, this is the best I can do. I'm kind of still new at water marbling. I know the steps of it, I just don't know a lot of designs I can do with it. So yeah, I just have to like look up some stuff. And if you do this video and it doesn't turn out for you, you can get a water marbling stamping plate. This is what it looks like. It's kind of dirty, but this is what it looks like. You can get a water marbling one. You get all these different designs, and you can just put polish on it and stamp it, because you don't have to be the best at water marbling. Now, I think this is looking kind of cute now. So once you like your design, do not hesitate. Dip your finger in there, but you have to do it right. So here's some examples of not to do. Do not do your finger this way, because all the polish will get on your finger. And try not to do it down like this, because then polish will be everywhere. Try to go face down like this on your nail, where your nail is, and try to find where the design you want. So we're going to do with this, and this is a big nail. So we're going to do... what side? We are going to do it right here. So what you want to do is you want to put your nail there and go down. Press down. Not too hard. And you want to let it sit for a little while so that the polish can like dry a little bit around it, so then you can easily pick it up. And try to break it around it, take your Q-tip and just try to break it around it. And there is your water marble. So, looks pretty. This is what you turn out with, depending on what your design is. It went on the nail perfectly fine, even though I didn't have a color on there of polish. Before you put your clear nail polish on, you want to let it dry a little bit because it is going to have a little bit of water droplets because we was working in water. Let's see if we can get a close up. And I think this is really cool and pretty, and it's so easy. Like, you don't even need anything but water. And I'm pretty sure you have that at your house. Water and nail polish. That's basically all you need. And I'm pretty sure you have toilet paper or napkins, toothpicks, Q-tips. Those are basically household things that you should have or have. You don't have to have it, but some people do. So I'm just going to dab this on the paper towel a little bit just to get these water droplets off. Alright, now once your design is done drying, you need to put on a clear nail polish because you want it to look glossy and bold. Now this is where the clear nail polish comes in place. Okay, I have 3 different clear top coats. I have this one. I have this one that I don't really use, and I can put this on here just for this video. I have the one that I always use now because it's new and I bought it and I like this one a lot, so I'm going to be using this one a lot. So I'm not going to use this one, but you can use this one if you have it at home and you're doing this on your roll nail or you're just practicing. You can use any clear top coat you want. But see, this is where you have to pay attention to. So, you cannot use a thin top coat. Now, I don't know if you can or not, but I have bad experiences of thin top coats. Thin top coats tend to drag your design and make it like streaky, and you don't want that. I prefer thicker top coats because it's thick, it's a thick layer, it goes on glossy and thick, and it keeps your design the same. And this is one thick top coat that is kind of gummy, and it's a Dollar Tree brand. You can use any brand you want, but try to get a thicker one, and this one's pretty thick. This one is very thin. It literally looks like water. Like, it looks so much like water. So we're gonna do the thick one, and I don't use this one, so it's fine. So thicker ones are basically the best ones to use or try to use. You should put on the top coat once you have done your water marbling, but try to let your nails air dry a little bit because it was in water, like I said, and it has water droplets, so try to let your nail air dry some. Now, I don't see any dragging. I don't know about you guys, but it looks so pretty. Like, look at that. I'm sorry about the lighting. So thicker top coats work the best. I prefer those. You should probably prefer those too. What else was I about to say? So that's basically how to water marble. I hope these tips were helpful for you, and I hope you got a good understanding and is able to do this. It's pretty easy. All these things you probably have in your house. And if you paint your nails, you should have nail polish. Stuff like that. It's very easy. Just try not to mess up any of your dishes. Try to get something plastic that your parents don't care about or you. That works best. But yeah, you can even share these tips with your mom if you're watching this video, and like see if she can try to practice on her nails or your nails. It's pretty fun and it's cool. I think it's very pretty. If you work with colors like yellow and blue, you're probably most likely to get a water marble that is tie-dye a little bit, like not tie-dye but mixed green. That's pretty cool. That actually happened to me. As you know, red and blue make purple. I had a peachy and a tealy type color, and it kind of made a little bit of purple in the corner. Ooh, ew, no. It's okay. I'm not gonna put that on. Too big for my finger anyway. So I really hope this video helped you guys out, and it turned out great for me. I'm actually pretty happy that I was able to do this with you guys and teach you, because I used to be horrible at like water marbling. Literally, I will be wasting polishes. This bowl is probably 0.5% fails. Until I started getting used to the water marbling, I had to watch a lot of videos. I have water marbled on my real nails before, but not a regular design. I didn't have like a design. I was just playing around, and you probably have seen it when I did my nail care routine. I was taking off my polish. There was like 3 on each hand. I was water marbled. I was just playing around. But yeah, I might do a water marbling tutorial on my real nails and try to come up with a design, because I think water marbling is pretty cool. It's very easy also, and you can just match colors and make different cool designs. But yeah, that is basically it for this video. If you liked this video, or if you found it helpful and good tips, then give it a big thumbs up and comment down below if you want to see some other nail tutorials, as in I could teach you guys how to make what are they called, decals, or stencils. I can teach you how to freehand on the stamper or Ziploc bag. I can do a lot of cool things and try to teach you guys. So yeah, that's it for this video now. Like I said, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below if you have some suggestions or videos for me to do. I will try to do them. I don't really get a lot of suggestions. I don't really get a lot of comments. But if you have some suggestions, comment them, and I will be replying. I always do. If it pops up on my phone, I will get there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.